Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
Yo, yo, yo. Donk and Dave here. This was my campsite. I stayed at Lake Tuckahoe in Maryland. This is a state park. It wasn't exactly cheap, but it wasn't too expensive. And, you know, it's just a campsite. But one thing they did have was a shower. They had a shower, which I took advantage of this morning. And I'm glad that I did, because I found 2 ticks on me. Yuck. Yuck, yuck, yuck. I can't stand ticks. Ugh. So, walking through the woods, be careful out there, guys. You don't want to get a tick. Yuck. So, yeah. Lake Tuckahoe in Maryland. There's a ginormous snapping turtle or something. That's a turtle right there. $152 miles yesterday. Here's another little turtle. Hey, little turtle. Got turtles all over the place. Beats having a turtle coming out of your butt.
First things first. Where's your shitter? I've got a turtle head poking out. Charming.
It's squishy. Alright, where to now? To be quite honest, I just don't know. Let's try right. Let's go right. See where this takes us. Alright, I'm at my next stop. Dover Downs, Delaware, where this the home of the Monster Mile. That would be a freaking cool place to go for a race. I follow NASCAR since I was a little kid, and to be quite honest, right now NASCAR kind of sucks. But the track here is pretty damn cool. And Dover Downs, Delaware, where they got this track here, it's only a mile, so it's kind of like short track racing, where they can trade paint and go fast. But it'd be a fun place to go to. It's an interesting place here because across the way from the racetrack is a casino, Dover Downs Casino. And I don't know if the same people that own the casino own the track, but I can see the appeal. Hey, let's go to a race and we can bet on it. That would be pretty cool. So, yeah, there's the monster. And there's a car, and apparently they tear up some cars here. So that'd be fun. It'd be a fun place to come to. We got a big old track there at Charlotte Motor Speedway. It's like, what is it, 1.5 miles? This is just a mile. So it'd be a lot of fun. All right, one more stop done. On to the next one. Well, I just spent 2 hours in a Starbucks editing and updating and uploading a video just for you. So I hope you go on. I hope you will observe my videos and like and subscribe. It'd make me very happy to see more subscriptions. Oh, come on. I should have gone. Go, Dave. So, please check out my videos and upload and subscribe. That would make me happy. There are some people on YouTube that are just phenomenal. Bikers, motor vloggers, Baker X Derek, Arson, Do It With Dan, Chase on Two Wheels. Another little young man that I like is Shakin' Blake. He's a pretty good dude. I like him. So, let's see where we're going to go now. We're headed north. So we'll go north. All right, Donk and I out. I had this dream last night, and it was weird. I'm not usually a dreaming kind of a person, but this one was pretty unique. I dreamed that I was a person in like an EMS, except we didn't wear the EMS garb. We were wearing scrubs, and it was me and like 6 other people, and it was me and maybe one other guy, and the rest were girls. And the girls were just, let's just say they were adventurous. And we were going to a scene, and one of the girls was sitting next to me. I was in the back seat. She was sitting next to me on my right. She took her finger and put it in my mouth for me to suck and lick, and she was getting all hot and bothered. And the girl was sitting next to me on the left was watching, and she was getting all hot and bothered and all that. And another girl dropped trowel in front of me and started shaving her hoo-hoo. and of course, you know, I'm just freaking out over it. And but that was a weird dream. And when the girl put her finger in my mouth, I started laughing. And that's how I woke up. It was 4:30 in the morning, and I woke up laughing. And I don't often wake up myself laughing, but I did that. I did with that one. It was crazy. What on earth got into my subconscious to make me dream of being an EMS person and having this happen? I have no idea. But I'll tell you what, if I have dreams like this every night, it's going to be a long 2 months before I get home. That was crazy. I don't know what's going on with my subconscious, but it's something else. Crazy dreams. Alright, well, I'm just going to ride this road here for a little bit. It's gorgeous. It really is nice. Nice and cool, and it sure as hell beats being on some interstate or some 4-lane road. This is just a 2-lane road that goes north along the coast. So, having a good time of it. Alright. Move on, buzzard. Alright. I'll talk to you later. I'm passing through an area of a town. I don't even know what town I'm in right now, but I'm in Delaware. The town that's just below Philadelphia. How about that? I don't know. This is not an area of town where you want to break down. If you're a white boy, especially a southern white boy like me. Oh my gosh. Got people all over the place lining the streets and stuff. I mean, it's crazy here. I imagine they'd make mincemeat of me with my southern accent and all that stuff. Oh my goodness. Don't get lost here. People will mess you up. I'm on Route 9, whatever Route 9 is, or it just says Route 9 North. So I just been following it from like way south and then coming up this way. And hopefully it'll get me into or close to Philadelphia. Because I got things to see in Philadelphia. Look at that. They got bricks there with spikes on them. Spikes on them. So people don't cross over. Ugh. Damn. All right, getting in a better area. All right. Well, whatever town I'm in, that's just south of Philadelphia, in Delaware, it is a banking center of whatever. It's big. Lots and lots of banks. Chase, Citi, all kinds of banks here. I wish I could remember where I was. It kind of sucks not knowing where I'm at. But it's part of the adventure. Just riding around. I got plenty of gas, so no problem. Plenty of time, no problem. So just ride around and enjoy it. But don't get messed up my goodie hole or anything like that. Squeal like a pig. Yeah, that's better. Market Street. I think I'll follow this van here in front of me. He looks like he knows where he's going. This kind of reminds me of San Francisco with the hills, going up and down the hills. Oh, watch out, dude! About to get killed. She. Just right out in front of somebody. That's stupid. Ugh. There we go. Back into a quality area of town. Oh, don't break down. Oh well. Alright, we'll see if this... oh no, I'm losing my van. Ugh. Alright, I'll figure it out. I'll get back to you. Hey, the sign says I'm on North 13, which is exactly where I wanted to be. How about that? Even a blind squirrel finds a nut every once in a while. That's from Andy Griffith. Alright, I think I'm on the right track now. And I'm out of the, well, area of that I didn't want to be in. Oh my goodness. Well, it's fun. Alright, on we go, north on 13. Let's see where it takes us. And of course, when you're in a metropolitan area, you got to have the industrial. You got to have the industrial stuff here too. So we're at a refinery right here, just south of Philadelphia. I can't remember the name of the town. Stokesdale, something like that. But yeah, not all my rides are all beautiful and pretty and all that good stuff. I mean, I gotta ride to get to stuff. And sometimes it's not through the prettiest of areas. But this is what we have, you know, for our society to exist. We gotta have oil. We gotta have refineries to use that oil for gasoline and kerosene and diesel and making plastics and all that kind of crazy stuff. Hey, welcome to Marcus Hook, Pennsylvania. I'm in Pennsylvania now. I didn't know that. How about that? I'm in Pennsylvania. Woohoo! Woohoo! I'll find a sign somewhere that says welcome to Pennsylvania. But yeah, I mean, you got to take the good and the bad with traveling. Most of it's good though. The bad you try to not go to or see or pass through or something like that. Alright, this here is Independence Hall in Philadelphia. I made it. Nearly lost my backpack because one of my straps went missing. And my blinker, front left blinker is broken because of the road conditions here. It was rough and it broke. It's alright, I'll fix it. But this is Independence Hall, where the Continental Congress met, where the Constitutional Congress met, I believe where Washington was inaugurated. And so this is where our country really began, right here. Independence Hall in Philadelphia. And there are a ton of people here. It is crazy. Tons of people. And I didn't time it exactly correctly because it's Memorial Day weekend in Philadelphia. Go figure. Just kick me if you will, please. But this is Independence Hall. And it's where our country really began. All right, guys, we're here. This is the Liberty Bell. There's Donk at the Liberty Bell. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. So here's a Liberty Bell, and there's the crack. The crack is actually a repair. They were trying to repair it, but it failed. So you got a ton of people here, and look at all the different people from different nations. That's what's amazing about coming to places like this. You see people that are American and people from everywhere because they love our country. And they ought to love our country because it's great. It's awesome. We have the greatest country in the world. No doubt about that. All right, I got to walk in front of this man here, and then we got two people here. So I'm just going to walk around it here. I was talking to one of the dudes here, and I asked him what the craziest thing was that happened here. He said somebody came in with a hammer and hit it back in about 10 years ago. And then people go up to it with quarters and try to make it sound off. It's not going to sound off because it's got stuff underneath it right there. But people are just stupid. You know, here you go. People can go, I got to get the selfie here. Got to get the picture. Look at all these people. They're going nuts over a bell. But the victory bell symbolizes a lot of things to different people. You know, it symbolizes freedom with our country. It symbolizes freedom for slaves because the abolitionists turned on to it. And women's suffrage, voting rights was big, so the women's movement clung on to that. Nelson Mandela, not Howie Mandela, came and was here. And a bunch of dignitaries came here too. And they were all gathering around the idea of the victory bell. So, yeah, it's pretty significant to our history. You know, it's symbolic more so than anything. But look at, you got the bell, and then you got Independence Hall there in the back. So that's pretty cool.
Okay, thank you.
That's pretty cool to see that right there. So this is the victory bell, and say hi. You're going to be on YouTube.
We'll read it later.
You're going to be on YouTube. Hi. Oh, it's funny. People just have no clue. All right, we're here at Independence Square, and as you can see, they have a garden here and all that good stuff. And that's Independence Hall right there. And that's a building where they have all the documents. There's a bunch of documents in there. I don't know exactly what's in there yet, except they say it's documents. And then this right here is called the West Wing. And this is where the first sitting president, George Washington, operated his office from, right here. Washington, D.C. didn't exist at the time. Washington, D.C. was a swamp. And they had to drain it before they could build anything in Washington, D.C. So the government operated out of Philadelphia.
We're going to start the very last tour of Congress Hall.
This is Congress Hall.
That trash can you're walking by on the way in, help us preserve Congress Hall. Make sure the cell phones are silent mode.
So we're not going to touch anything.
We just don't want them to make noise. As you file in,
all right.
chairs on the right.
That's cool.
Start filling up those rows.
We'll see what happens. All right, folks, this is Congressional Hall, and we're inside the room where Congress was originally held. Right here. Hi, you're going to be on YouTube. Isn't that cool? Right inside these hallowed doors is where the first Congress was held. All right, this is the original Senate room of our first Congress. And this is on the second floor of the Congressional building. And these are the original desks that they used So everything here is original. I don't know if the carpet's original or whatever, but it's reproduction. But yeah, Congress all met in this one building. Downstairs was the House of Representatives, and then up here was the Senate. And so they were in close quarters all the time, so they could make deals, get stuff done. So pretty cool. This is where our government, our constitutional government, started and was ran. If you don't recall, here's a fact: our first government was not our constitutional government. It was a confederacy, and it was based in New York City. And it failed because what it did is it gives all the states the rights and none to the federal government. So it failed, and the federal government had to be redrafted, which is where we got our Constitution, which is why the preamble of the Constitution says, in order to form a more perfect union, because they did have a union and it failed, the Confederacy. Isn't that cool? All right, that's it. All right, we're in the documents room, and here we go. We have the original, the Constitution of the United States, our Articles of Confederation, which failed, and then the Declaration of Independence. So, boom, there's the two that we have now, and there's the one that failed. Isn't that cool? Hi, you're going to be on YouTube. These are the original documents. How many original documents were made?
Well, that I can tell you. There was one for each of the people. We're going to say 50 to 60, maybe 200 or so of the Declaration. But we don't know exactly.
Okay.
And how many survived also.
Oh, and if there's any besides this that are out there that are like free market, they're priceless. Obviously. Yeah. All right. Confederation, Constitution, Declaration. Declaration of Common Aims in 1918. I don't know what that is, but here we go. And there it is. Well, all right. She's going to run us out of here in about a minute. So, very good. Very cool. There's our history.
Oh, behave. Yeah. Yeah, baby. Yeah.